again, everyone. Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Close to My Heart, Comfort and Joy. That is the collection that I'm using. These are just the pieces of scraps that I pulled out, some of the cards. I did stamp those three little people from the stamp set right here, and I used my Zig Clean watercolor brushes and went ahead and colored them. Due to the picture, it's my brother and my sister and myself, so I went ahead and colored those and ran them through my little Xyron machine there and made them into stickers. Now I'm going to go ahead and punch that Noel out from the 2x3 card. And I had no real plan going into this layout. I did pull out that 6x6 paper pad that I got in my launch kit, and it's that little green one. Right there, I'm just writing the date. I don't know why I had to write down that it was December 24th, because I just know that it's December 24th. For years, our family tradition was to go to my grandparents' house every Christmas Eve. It is currently the house that I bought and live in, so it's kind of, I'm always here, huh? Anyway, that is the same Christmas tree that up to that point we had posed in front of, at least me and my brother, for 26 years, and with my sister for 16. So I'm going to go ahead and take that 4x6 card, and I'm going to use that as a wonky mat for the picture. Now I do a whole bunch of wonky mats on this picture, and by wonky I mean they just don't mat the entire picture. So my go-to design lately has been a band of pattern paper across the back, and I do want to, I actually pulled it to use the green side, but when I flipped it over I liked this side so much better, and that is where I'm going to do my journaling when I get to that point. Right now I'm going to go ahead and cut a very nice little strip off of this side, and I cut really thin on that top side, so I just have to trim off the excess. Now, I actually was going to use the plaid part, but when I flipped it over, it is those beautiful poinsettias. And, well, guess what? I decided to go ahead and use that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this lined up right where I think I'm going to want it, which is where it's going to stay. I get that stuck down, flip it over, and trim the excess off the back. I'm definitely getting into the spirit of things here. So now I'm looking, and I'm going to make my little L. So I'm going to get this piece stuck down. I'm going to flip it over, and there was just a smidge to trim. So now I'm like, all right, now what I'm going to do? I end up going this route, and I keep doing the borders just to make the picture pop way off the screen, or the page, not the screen. I'm going to go ahead and trim the zip strip down, which I will use as well. Just to break up where those two meet. And I really do like the way that this turned out. I was trying to make it very pretty, because since it's the three of us, my mom will, it's like going on the icebox, you know, when you bring home art and your parents hanging on the icebox. She's got an entryway into her new house, and she has 12x12 photo frames, shadow boxes that she puts my layouts in. So I'm going to go ahead and mat the journaling strip card thingy as well, just because it was blending in with the poinsettias on it and the poinsettias on that paper pattern, that piece of pattern paper. It's really early, guys. Sorry, words are hard. I as well want to make that pop off the screen. Or page. What? I just woke up not too long ago doing a voiceover before I have to post this. So I did want to get some of that plaid on there, because let me tell you what, I'm loving both sides of this paper, and I'm finding it very challenging to figure out which side I want to use. I'm going to have to get more of this paper in my life. I just am. right there, I'm just going to trim that down just a little bit more. And you're going to be able to barely tell if it's a piece of plaid, but it's okay. I know it's there. And now I'm going to look at this, and I am liking the way that that looks. And it's pretty much going to be my layout, so I'm going to go ahead and stick adhesive on the photos. Right there, I'm going to see if my little people will fit, and I'm trying to figure out how I want those. And I like it up higher, which is pretty much what we're going to go for. So I'm going to stick the adhesive on this, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick the adhesive on the picture as well, and I'm going to lay them down together. And it is going to go something like so. And then I'm going to get my little people, and I made them into us, and not in the order that well, it is in the order that we are sitting in. However, I know I have blonde hair in that picture, but I'm a brunette, and I used to just dye my hair, so I'm going to go ahead and get my brother on here. And these are pretty much going to serve as the majority of the embellishments for this page. I really wanted these little people to stand out, so I didn't really want to clutter it up with a whole bunch of other embellishments. Even though it's the same stamp for my sister and myself, I did go ahead and color them opposite, different, and all around to make them a little different. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that little Comfort and Joy sticker. Well, I didn't do it then. So I did pop this little Noel piece up, and I actually flipped it around and used the white side. There's that Comfort and Joy. That is going to go ahead and serve as the title for my page. Very small, I know. Now, since there's a Christmas tree in the background, I am going to stick a Christmas tree next to my sister. And then I'm going to use some of those, the glitter die cuts that come with this collection as well. I'm going to go ahead and get this up in some of that cheapo fun foam. I had a whole bunch of little pieces chilling, so I figured I would get them used up. And we're going to get some adhesive put all over those. And we're going to stick it right there. I did go ahead and do my journaling off screen as well, and it just basically says that it's the Christmas Eve family tradition. And we're taking the photo. Basically what I said at the beginning. So here are those glitter die cuts. The glitter, it falls off. So I go ahead and just pop it all out within that little bag. I'm going to use the bow. At first I was thinking that I'm going to use the bow as the topper for the tree. That does not stick. I'm going to use my fine liner bottle with art glitter glue. I'm also thinking that it's going to go right up there. Again, no. It is going to come right down here. And then I'm going to throw the smaller bow up on the Noel and a star on the tree. And then I just punch out all the little pieces that need to be punched. I was seeing there if it was a sticker. It is not. We're going to get this one right up here. And then the star is going to go on the tree. After that, there is not much more that I'm going to do the layout. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Please click that subscribe button. I do appreciate everyone watching. Oh, I do one more thing. I do grab some of my enamel dots that I had stated that I don't use very much. These are actually little red gems. Even though they're sitting right to the left of me, but it's under that shelf. And I seriously forget all the time. That little guy right there, I pulled the backing off of. It's still stuck on the page, so we're just going to use some more of my art glitter glue. And then I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with the rest of them. That is going to be it. I do like the pops of color and sparkle.